Hey guys, welcome to Manus Dry Fire Monday. I'm Brian Hill with the Complete Combatant, and this is Active Self-Protection Extra. A comment that I get quite frequently that drives people crazy, especially in performance videos, is that I start with my hands in this position. They say it's simply not natural. Let's settle some of this.
Today's video is brought to us by Mantis. The Mantis family of products is integral to ASP staff building handgun and carbine skills and are your most economical and fastest path to improvement in your skills too. Whether you choose the X10, the Laser Academy, the Blackbeard, or use them all in concert, they will help your practice be more effective, efficient, and fun. Go check them out, pick up a unit, and thank them for sponsoring today's video.
In my view, just my opinions on this, no starting position is natural. All right. The hands at the side is a competitive equity issue for competitors. Thumbs must be along the pant line. Holster must be in the same place so that we all have to start and cover the same amount of distance. All right. If you carry a strong side holster and your hand is next to it already, or in law enforcement, your hand's already on the gun and the nervous ready, those are all advantages. Okay. If we're deselecting ourselves, we're always going to be projecting skill and attention to our environment, that our awareness is good, and good posture that we could deal with any situation coming our way. So the idea of telegraphing is really not a big deal to me. I'm going to be telegraphing skill and the ability to deal with the situation anyway. What I do to make sure that I don't get stuck in one position is that I practice at least 4 different draws. All right, this gives me some variability in my draws, makes it more interesting, and gives me more confidence that wherever my hands would be, I'd be able to draw from. Let's go through those really quick. Now, as you guys can see, this is at the range. I'm on the road. I'm teaching all month of June. Got a lot of classes going on, so I thought I'd hit you up on a video from the hotel room. Forgive any noise you hear in the background. The sound may not be as good. I apologize for that, okay? But we got a video out for you. Check the gun real quick. Okay, it's got a tap rack train style in it. All right, we have an empty firearm. We're good to go. When I'm on the road, a big problem is emptying guns in a hotel room, which I don't want to do. So I carry one empty gun with me, and that way I can practice and have no problems. I don't have to load or unload a gun in a hotel room. And that direction is a very safe direction for me right now. There's nothing out that way but trees straight ahead of me. So we're pretty good to go, thankfully enough. I'm on the 9th floor too, so some pretty tall trees out there. Let's go through the draws real quick. First draw that I always practice is the frames or the hands up position. So I'd be managing somebody with verbal agility. I'd be doing an ask, tell, and make sort of situation to keep the boundaries in there. And I'd be starting from this. This allows me to intercept a punch if it came towards my head. It allows me to be in a position to engage, but also I'm communicating my intent, that I'm aware and I'm not an easy target. So starting from the hands up, I've set a par time of about 1 second. Should be able to make that fairly easy from this position. Let's see what it looks like. So good draw, made the par. I would do that 5 or 10 times as practice. I'm not going to bore you with that. That's the idea of it. Next draw I would do is this position, the hands down. And this is a good position. A lot of people stand this way. And if you look at a lot of pictures, people are standing this way. But the ability to grab the shirt just drives people crazy that they would never walk around this way. And sometimes you don't walk this way, but you certainly don't walk this way either. So it's a position that I practice from. It is by far the faster draw, so there's a certain advantage in it. So good draw. I need to do 5, 10 repetitions of that. The next one I would do is hand on the phone or a busy hand. We find with a support hand draw that a lot of times whatever's in the support hand will not be dropped. So it's a good habit to get into it. I'm gonna use my phone right now. It's a soft floor, but so you can see it, I simply drop what I'm doing and then draw the gun. Slightly slower than the other draws, but it works pretty well. Okay, I do 5 or 10 of those. Now hands at the side. I'm just standing there, hands at the side. I'm going to draw again. And there's a good draw. No problem. It didn't slow me down very much. I can do it from that position. The final one that I practice a lot is primary hand only, which is the slowest of all draws. But if I had a flashlight like this one and I'm working it in my hand, I have to draw with the support or the primary hand only. Okay, still made the par time though. All right? So that should settle all the debates. It's important not to get hung up on a draw position. They're either created because somebody is trying to get an advantage or competitive equity in the world, and that's all fine. Practice several positions as the arm defender. I practice moving around with my hands in motion, but none of this really matters that much in the long run. The telegraphing, I think, is not an argument that can be validated because I want to deselect with it anyway. So I find this as much telegraphing as anything else. Looks like a martial stance, and that's what it is, to intercept punches and allow me to fight better. Okay, I hope that helps you guys. I hope it's something you can practice. It's always good to put some novelty in your draw stroke practice and see if that really improves things. Get your part-timer out and work on it. Then you use your Mantis with your holster draw analysis and see if these hand positions either change the arc of that or the speed of how you do it. And then you can get some variabilities worked out of your draw. And if you ever have to draw from another position, you won't have any nervousness about it. You'll be able to execute because it's no longer a novel situation. All right, guys, hope that helps you out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I'm Brian Hill with The Complete Combatant. This is Active Self-Protection Extra, brought to you by Mantis Dry Fire Monday. And I'm glad to be here and working with you guys while I'm on the road. And as always, measure, refine, and perform.